Alright, what is going on? Draw It 2 crew, Ramny here with a brand new Fortnite drawing tutorial for you guys, and today we are going to be doing a tutorial that you've been asking for quite some time. This is going to be Marshmello as he appears in the game Fortnite Battle Royale. So let's go ahead and get started. And despite the fact that we don't see his face, we're going to actually have to draw like a face, and I'm going to draw it about this big because we're going to be drawing him kind of just up to mid, just a little bit below the waist actually. So we're going to be drawing his head about that big, okay, and then down, and he's going to be looking this way, okay, so just his chin is going to be on this side, so just imagine that that is the head. And the reason why we're doing this is, of course, we're going to be adding the head a little bit later on, and we kind of need to know where the face, where the head is going to go, so that we know where the big mask is going to be placed as well, because you want it to be centered along his face, right? So maybe here, a little bit flatter over here, a little bit higher on this side. You kind of want to create something that is a little bit squarish. That looks like there would be a human head inside. Okay, so there you go. I'm going to shrink it a little bit more, and this is kind of why we have that head inside, because we want to get an idea of an actual placement of the head in there. So about that big, maybe a bit wider, but we'll figure that out a little bit later on. This one's a little more rounded than this one. This one's flat. Okay, there you go. And then imagine he's going to have a neck right around here, and he's going to be going down this way. Okay, so here's the neck. I made that a little too small. Here's the neck going down. Okay, here's the, what do you call it, the collar of the sweater. And then just a little bit beyond this square, that's where his torso is going to go. One there, and another one over here. And now that I'm placing it, then that head should be a little bit bigger in there. Okay, now I'm going to bring this to an angle, in a nice little curved angle, to about this far down. Okay, so about where the neck is. Bring that down, and I'm going to have a nice little turn going like this. Okay, and then over here, this is going to go down. It's going to go like this as well. So he's going to be posing. He's going to be doing his marsh walk. That's the pose that he's doing. He's kind of like flexing his bicep there. Okay, and this is a little bit diagonal like this. There's a shoulder over here that's going to be like this. And then here there's going to be a shoulder like this. Okay, and then the center of it is going to be like so. So as we continue, we're just going to fix that up. And then sharp angle this way. I'm going to end my drawing right around here. And then this one sort of bunches up a bit here, and then this goes like that. So you just see a little bit of his butt. Okay, so let me zoom in slightly so you can see a little bit better, hopefully. There you go. Yeah, I did draw that head a little too small in there. I apologize. But yeah, if you were to draw it, it'd be about that big inside the big helmet mask. What do you call it? I'm actually not sure. Okay, there you go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw like a little trapezoid right here, angle, here, angle, to there. So that's going to be the wrist. Okay, and we're going to bring this so that he's got his arm kind of going to his waist there. So here I'm going to draw this shape first, this little hole here, this empty space. Okay, and it's going to look like that. Okay, and then the arm is going to go a little bit wide on the shoulder and gets narrower, and sort of goes like this for the elbow, and then it goes to the wrist. Okay, so there you go. It's going to look like that, like so. Okay, and then this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have that diagonal there, little curve, and then another diagonal like this. Okay, a little bump here, and then going across, and then here's just curve like this. So what I'm essentially doing is I'm creating this fist. Okay, so here's a bump, one, curve, two lines, curve, straight line, like that. Okay, and then now I'm going to draw this going across. Actually, a little goes down a little bit lower, and then from here, imagine just meeting that line. Okay, and then next, bend right here. Imagine this is going to be, it gets wider as you go, because that's going to be the forearm. Elbow is going to be here somewhere. Okay, and then here goes this way, and it actually goes a little bit wider, like that, and then it looks wide right here. So you want to create something like this. Okay, so there you go. There's his pose. Okay, it bunches up right here, so I'm going to bring that out and in like so. And then I'm going to draw a square right here. It's got like a little marshmallow. Actually don't know what this is. If you guys do, let me know in the comment section. But he does have like a little marshmallow helmet mask going on, hanging on the side there. Okay, and then I guess we could start this now right here, kind of where this collar meets the helmet. Bring this down to the waist here, and this is going to be a strap. Okay, and then the next strap is going to go here. It goes down to here. There we go. Okay, so now for the most part, we are done. I'm going to erase it a little bit. I did forget to mention, you guys, I really apologize for this. I did forget to mention that, you want to draw these lines lightly because they are going to be erased. They're just guidelines. Some people like to draw without guidelines, and that's good if you can do it. But if you're starting out or if you're learning how to draw, getting those guidelines down are pretty important. They are pretty vital to learning proportions and all of that stuff. So, I mean, do your best to try to draw those guidelines. Okay, so there you go. And I'm just rounding off my marshmallow head. And then I'm going to draw a line going down the center right here. That's going to be the center of the mask. He's going to be looking in this direction. Okay, so, oh yeah, and you know what? Might as well do this waist, what do you call it? The band part of the waist. And then lines 1, 2, and then third one close to the second line. Going down, those are going to be just the lines for his pants, okay? There you go. So now we have our basic marshmallow pose. Let's go ahead and cut to commercial because, commercials are my livelihood here on YouTube. Let's cut to commercial and then let's zoom in and work on those details. All right, you guys, we are back and I have zoomed in on the face here. So let's go ahead and get started with that face, the mask on the face. And the first thing I'm going to actually draw is going to be down here, and I'm going to draw the smile. Okay, I'm first going to draw a line about like that, and you'll find out why in a minute. But from there, I'm going to draw a line to the center here, like that. Okay, and then make this line go across to about this far. Okay, so about this far from the edge. You guys notice that the angles are a little bit different. They're supposed to be symmetrical, but because of the way that it's angled, you notice that here you got this like sharp curve there, and here it's a little bit more stretched out. Okay, now from here I go back down. It gets wider, right? The width here gets wider as you go, and then this actually goes all the way to this point right here. And the reason for that line that we did there initially is because, and I'm erasing it now, because Marshmello's facial features, his eyes and his mouth are recessed inwards. So what we need to do is we need to create that kind of a 3D side, like a side of it, and it looks like this. And that way, if you shade this in, it looks like his smile, well, it's supposed to anyway, looks like his smile is recessed inwards. Okay, and then the other thing as well is that you want to make sure that this right here, this tip, is about the same as this tip right there, just to make the smiles look even. Shade that in. I'll be coloring that in later with a pen when I start inking. Okay, straight line like this. And I did forget to mention the reference photo that I'm using will be down below, so go check that out if you guys want an idea of what I'm drawing. It's not going to be perfect. I am simplifying the picture a little bit, but for the most part, if you want to get an idea of what I'm drawing, it's down there. Okay, now I'm going to draw a line going this way, about like that, and then a line going across right here. Okay, now this is of course the top and the bottom of the eyes. The eyes are going to be a little bit funny, so let's first draw 2 lines on each side of that center line there. We're going to draw this square. Okay, and then right here I'm going to draw that line again like this. And now notice this is more square. This is not so square. It's more rectangular in shape. And what you need to do now is you need to go from this side of that square and then bring yourself to a point at the top opposite of that corner. Okay, and then you do the same thing here, more of a rounded bump. I may have made this one too big. Okay, so it looks like that. And then over here, do the same thing, go to that corner. Looks like that. Okay, same thing here. So you got that rounded corner, and then make your way to the corner right there. Okay, to the edge. Actually, not to the edge, I'm sorry. Not to the edge, right there. Go back down like this. And then same thing here, corner. And this one, you want to bring it to the edge. Like that. So now you got these 2 X's. And of course, what you want to do is you want to actually not erase, but add shading to it. Okay. And before you completely add the shading, I'm going to create like this, what do you call it? The side of it, the recess. You want to see a little bit of the sides there. And then color that in. Okay, and then right here you definitely see, if I erase those lines, you definitely see the sides a little bit more, and it comes out more like this line there, and then like that. Okay, and then right here as well. So what you're essentially seeing is this black area right here is further in the mask. Okay, there you go. So that's the gist of it for the most part. Now Marshmello's whole helmet lights up, and it's a bunch of like these LED circles, but I'm not going to draw that, just to keep it simple. And you know, if you start drawing circles, it's not going to look like lights, unfortunately. So I'll leave it at that. Now when we go down to the collar, I'm going to draw another wider collar outside. So it's like he's wearing 2 layers. One is a white shirt inside, and then the other is this sweater, this white sweater. Okay, there you go. Line going across here. Now I'm going to zoom out. And let's do the torso before we draw the arms. Okay, that goes across. And then this one doesn't quite go across. It's a little bit more slanted this way. And then you got another one that sort of is parallel. And another parallel line right here. Okay. Now this top part, I'm going to draw 2 stripes on each side there. That. Now this right here is going to be like the black part of the strap, and then here's a white part of the strap. Okay, and the white parts, you want to draw those lines going across, and then here you have a loop, and then the white parts go stripey again. White parts go stripey. There you go. Okay, now he's got these 2 things that are right here, and to me they look like old school cell phones. Not quite sure what they are. Again, if you guys know what these are, let me know, because I am not an expert on Fortnite, to be honest with you guys. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 2 rectangles, same size, one here and another one here, next to each other and kind of slanted at a different angle than the strap. Okay, so there you go. And of course they overlap some of the straps as well, and that's okay. Allow for that. They overlap the white parts of the strap. Okay, we're going to simplify these 2 right here by drawing a line going across here, and that's going to be like the flip lid. Okay, and then 2 lines going down like this, 1 line going across like that. Okay, 1, 2, and then another one across. Okay, there is a triangle at the center, and a triangle at the center. Line going across here, line going across there. Okay, and then lastly, rectangle at the top, rectangle at the top here as well. Trying to make them as similar to each other as possible. Oh, and then 2 more lines, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I'm good with that. Okay, oh yeah, if you have space right here, you draw a triangle like that. Okay, and then from here, I'm going to draw the seam of the sweater to the armpit. Looks like that. So that's what that looks like. Okay, and then there's also a seam from here going up to there. Okay, where the seam is, you kind of want to create like this bump. Okay, there you go. I'm going to draw a bit of a fold right there, and then bump right there where the seam is. Not bad, not bad. So let's actually just fill out the sweater. We're just going to outline it, and let me show you how. Okay, where the sweater is, it goes underneath the strap. So you want this strap to sort of be, it goes up further than the sweater does. So you want the sweater to kind of just go in like that, behind the strap there. Okay, and then here it bunches out, like I said earlier, looks like that. Okay, and then right here you want to create a bit of a fold. It goes in, and then I kind of draw a line back like that. Okay, and then right here, again, another fold. Close it, and then another line of fold line right there, just going across. And then here you got the stretchy band at the bottom of that sweater. Add some details, create like these stripes. And if you guys are wearing a shirt right now, you guys might see those similar stripes. Let me show you where to put them. Up here, okay? And you notice that I changed the angle of it so that it's always pointing towards the center there. Just like that. And if you guys are wearing a shirt, check it out. You guys might have that pattern. Okay, there we go. I think we're done here. Let's work on the, actually, you know what, since we're here, let's just work on the crotch because it's super easy. All you got to do is make this stick out a little bit more as if there's a pocket there that juts out. Okay, and then line there for some wrinkles from the crotch. Okay, you got a seam line going down this way along the side, and then just here like that, a diagonal rectangle to show a pocket. Okay, here now, yeah, honestly, it looks like a mug, or it could be that he's wearing headphones. So I'm going to draw a rectangle here that looks like that, and it's dark colored, so I'm going to shade that in. Now this is going to be, like I said, the Marshmello helmet, but it's going to be half, okay? And it's not going to be recessed like his face. It's going to be painted on like it's a mug. Is it a mug? I don't know. Okay, so there's half there. And then again, that same shape, like a teardrop shape this way, and then another teardrop shape like this. So it looks like an X. Okay, and then the top looks like there's something bubbling like that. That's also dark colored. There you go. Okay, now let's draw this arm. Armpit wrinkles. Okay, there you go. Just shape that. Now I'm going to draw, I think, in a square right here. And within that square is going to be like 5 LED light strips. Okay, so 1. There's a little bit of separation between them. 2, 3, 4, and then 1 more. 5. Okay, so that's what that looks like. And think of them as just like these individual light strips. Okay, and then let's go to the hand first. Bring that way. Okay, and then here's the actual wrist. It goes like that. See, so you have this bit of a triangle right here. That's part of the wrist glove. And then here you have a strap that is at the back of the hand. Outline the actual strap like that. And then just bring it to the waist. Okay, and then again, the stretchy part of the sweater right here. stripes, fabric bunching up as they would, like that. Okay, and then a little bit of folds, not much. Okay, there you go. That is one. And the last thing is the other arm. Now this part is a little bit difficult because we have to draw some fingers, but before we do that, let's just draw the wrist. Okay, stripey, stripey, goes like that, bunches out right here and here. Okay, this kind of goes in like that. I'm going to erase this. Okay, and then close it up. Not a lot of fabric folds. Maybe a little bit right here. But then save some of this space right here because we are going to be drawing the light strips again. Not much, just there. And then just bring that to the mask. Now the mask is going to be overlapping the shoulder. Okay, so you want to draw the mask over the shoulder like that. Okay, and then right here, 5 LED light strips. That. Okay, there you go. Okay, now lastly, here is the hand, and the way that we're going to draw it, we're going to draw the side of the hand like this. Hopefully, oh yeah, make sure to adjust it. If you guys drew this a little too small or too big, adjust it so that it looks like about this size, the size of a fist, right? And yeah, so there we go. First thing is we're going to draw the pinky, and I'm going to start right here, and then just bring a pinky like this. Okay, there's the pinky. I'm going to draw another line going like that. So it just looks like it's curling up. Okay, and then the ring finger is next to it. Okay, it goes like that, and then bring this like that. Okay, before we draw the other two, let's draw the thumb, and the thumb is just going to be right here, like that. Okay, and then let's draw the other two fingers. Okay, like so. You see a little bit of them here. Okay, and then this goes like this, and then goes like that. Okay, there you go. Again, there's a strap at the back of that glove, and it just looks like that. Okay, and zooming out, here we have Marshmello doing the marsh walk from Fortnite. There. And one that has been requested time and time again from all of you guys, my fans. Thank you so much for tuning into this Fortnite tutorial. Let me know in the comment section if there are other Fortnite skins you'd like me to focus on, and I'll do my best to pick the best ones. So anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Take care. Have a good night, good day, whatever. See you later. And that is all the time that we have for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in all the way to the very end. I hope you guys are very proud of your drawings. If you are, I would love to see them, so please head on over to the Google Plus community and to Instagram and post your artwork there and tag me so that I can see it as well. If you guys are ever curious about the equipment that I use to make my videos or to do my tutorials, I have a link to those in the description below, so be sure to check that out. If you feel like being extra generous, I have links in the description on different ways that you can help support this channel. Your contributions go a long way in ensuring that I can make content like this for free for you guys, so I appreciate your consideration. If you guys did enjoy this tutorial, it would help me a great deal if you, number one, liked this video, commented down below, and most especially if you shared this with your friends in your social media. And of course, speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Google+, and of course on my website, draw2.com, where you can download a free coloring page of the tutorial that's here on this video. Again, you guys, all of the links to all of those are in the description, so be sure to read it. Finally, thank you once again for watching. I will see you guys next time, and don't forget, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. Take care.